Have you ever felt broken? Maybe life knocked you down. Maybe you lost someone you loved. Maybe you failed at something you gave your heart to. Or maybe you just don't recognize yourself anymore. But listen to me carefully. Being broken is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new one. Because every time life tears you apart, it gives you an invitation to rebuild yourself. And that's exactly what this book, Rebuild Yourself, Let Your Focus Be on You Every Day by Justice O. Malcom, is about. In this 10-minute video, I'm going to walk you through the key lessons of this book step by step. We'll talk about why you need to focus on yourself, how to let go of your past, how to create new habits, how to protect your energy, and how to build unshakable self-belief. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a blueprint to rebuild yourself into the strongest version you've ever been. Let's begin. Let's start with the obvious. Why do we even need to rebuild ourselves? The truth is, life is not easy. It's unpredictable. At some point, all of us will face heartbreak, rejection, failure, betrayal, or loss. Think about it. Maybe you worked hard at a job and then suddenly got laid off. Maybe you gave your everything to a relationship and it ended without warning. Or maybe you just woke up one morning and realized you are not happy with the person you've become. Justice Malcom reminds us that these moments of being broken are not signs of weakness, they're signs of life. They're wake-up calls. They're reminders that something needs to change. And here's the good news, you can rebuild. No matter how bad things look, no matter how far you've fallen, you can stand up again. But you must make a decision that your focus from now on will be on you. Not on who left. Not on who doubted you. But on you. The first and most important lesson of this book is, let your focus be on you every single day. This doesn't mean you become selfish or careless about others. It means you finally give yourself the same attention and love you've been giving to everyone else. Most of us spend our lives chasing validation. We want to be liked, accepted, and loved by others, so much that we lose ourselves. We neglect our own dreams, our own health, our own peace. Malcolm says, stop. Stop making others the center of your life. Stop living for approval. When you focus on yourself, something amazing happens. You start discovering your real strengths. You realize what truly makes you happy. And you begin to build a life that is yours, not a copy of someone else's. So the first step in rebuilding yourself is this: every day, wake up and ask, what can I do today that makes me better, stronger, happier? The first and most important lesson of this book is, let your focus be on you every single day. This doesn't mean you become selfish or careless about others. It means you finally give yourself the same attention and love you've been giving to everyone else. Most of us spend our lives chasing validation. We want to be liked, accepted, and loved by others, so much that we lose ourselves. We neglect our own dreams, our own health, our own peace. Malcolm says, stop. Stop making others the center of your life. Stop living for approval. When you focus on yourself, something amazing happens. You start discovering your real strengths. You realize what truly makes you happy. And you begin to build a life that is yours, not a copy of someone else's. So the first step in rebuilding yourself is this: every day, wake up and ask, what can I do today that makes me better, stronger, happier? Here's the next lesson. You cannot rebuild if you are chained to your past. Think about it. If your house collapses, do you try to glue back the broken walls? No. You clear the rubble and start fresh. The same is true with life. If you keep replaying your past mistakes, failures, or betrayals, you'll never move forward. Malcolm reminds us, forgive yourself. Forgive others. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Let go of the toxic people, the regrets, the old stories you keep telling yourself. The past is not a life sentence. It's a classroom. Learn from it, and then leave. Because you can't rebuild tomorrow while living in yesterday. This is where most people go wrong. They want to rebuild themselves in one big step. They want overnight transformation. But rebuilding doesn't work like that. It's not a one-time event, it's a daily practice. Malcom emphasizes discipline and small consistent habits. Here are some examples. Wake up early. Even if it's just 30 minutes earlier than usual. Move your body. Exercise, stretch, or walk. Strength in the body creates strength in the mind. Read or learn. Every day, feed your mind with something positive. Journal. Write down your thoughts, your gratitude, your goals. Set one daily intention. Just one thing you will do today that makes you proud. These small habits might look insignificant, but over time they compound. They shape your identity. They turn you into someone who doesn't just survive, but thrives. Remember this, you don't rebuild yourself with motivation. You rebuild yourself with habits. Another powerful lesson in this book is about energy. Your energy is your life force. And yet, most of us give it away carelessly. We spend hours scrolling through negativity on social media. We let toxic people drain us. We say yes to things that don't align with us. Malcom says, if you want to rebuild, you must guard your energy like treasure. This means limit your time with negative people. Be intentional with social media. Spend time in environments that lift you up, not tear you down. Surround yourself with people who inspire growth, not gossip. When you protect your energy, you protect your future self. Here's the core of rebuilding: purpose. Without purpose, you're just moving in circles. You can wake up early, exercise, work hard, but if you don't know why you are doing it, you'll always feel lost. Malcom challenges us to ask, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What impact do I want to make? And then comes the second piece, self-belief. The truth is, nobody is going to believe in you at first. Not your friends. Not your family. Not even society. People might laugh, doubt, or ignore you. But here's the secret. You don't need their belief. You only need yours. When you believe in yourself deeply enough, the world has no choice but to eventually notice. Okay, let's put all this into action. If you want to rebuild yourself, here's a simple plan from the book that you can start today. Acceptance. Admit that something needs to change. Stop denying. Clarity. Write down who you want to become. Habits. Choose 3 daily habits to practice consistently. Boundaries. Decide what you will no longer tolerate. Purpose. Write down your why, your reason for rebuilding. That's your rebuild plan. It's simple, but if you stick with it, it will change everything. So what's the message of rebuild yourself? It's simple. Life will break you. But you always have the choice to rebuild. And rebuilding doesn't mean becoming someone else, it means becoming your truest, strongest self. So focus on you. Let go of the past. Build small daily habits. Protect your energy. And believe in your purpose. Remember this, the world may have knocked you down, but you are not defeated. You are under construction. And the person you are about to become will be stronger than the person you lost. So don't wait. Start today. Rebuild yourself. Because your best version is waiting. Thank you for watching. If this video inspired you, Please subscribe, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and remember, you are capable of rebuilding your life.